Hello, hello, hello. I'm hoping everything looks okay. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna get started. So I'm using the Lemon Drizzle palette today from Revolution. You can get this. This is the I Heart Revolution line. These are the chocolate bar palettes. I love the chocolate bar palettes, if you didn't know. So yeah, I really like these palettes, and I hope you guys will like these palettes as much as me if you do purchase any. If you have any, leave me some comments, let me know what you guys have. So let's get started. So it's got yellow packaging like this. It's kind of got this creamish background to it. And then inside you have a lovely mirror, like you always get in the palettes, which is lovely. And then these beautiful colors with names. So I will be telling you guys the names as I'm using the product. My brushes are a little dirty, so just excuse that. So I'm using the Blank Canvas E20 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the color Sugar. And I'm just gonna, I just wanna make sure this brush is clean. It is, I think it's just slightly stained. So I'm going in with Sugar, and I'm just gonna sweep that all over the eye, just for setting the eye. Okay, you guys, so when you have a primer on, you want to set the eye. I'm just making this really quick, so I'm using just a really big fluffy brush. I don't want too much of it on there. I just want a little bit so that the other shadows will blend. So with the same brush, so the E20 from Blank Canvas, you can get these at blankcanvascosmetics.com. I'm sorry I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, but you can check them out online. They are fantastic, and their prices are already so reasonable. So yeah, so I'm going to go in with the color, I'm going to go in with the color Sharp but Sweet. It's kind of this, I don't know, it seems really light, so I just want to see, because sometimes these colors surprise me. No, that color's still very light. It's a very my skin color. So we're going to go in with a darker one. We're going to go in with Afternoon Tea. Actually, you know what? I really want to do a yellow look, but we're going to go with Afternoon Tea first. It's just this gorgeous color here. So again, this is the Lemon Drizzle palette from Revolution. And we're going to take a little bit on the fluffy brush from Blank Canvas. It's their E20 brush. We're going to pick up a little bit of the product and we're going to blend it into the crease. This palette is really, really pretty. Oh, that's a really quite a pretty color. It's kind of got an orangey brownie tone to it. I hope you guys can see that. This is blending lovely. Hi, how are you? Anybody who's new here, if you're wondering, I'm just using the new Lemon Drizzle palette from Revolution. Tell me if it's too bright. Is that maybe a little bit better? Maybe you can see a little bit better, I'm not sure. Getting the lighting of my new makeup room sorted here, so we're taking Afternoon Tea. It actually looks like it's a completely different color in the pan than it's going onto my eyelid, so it's kind of like it's a very unique color actually. It's kind of like got an orangish undertone to it, but it is brown, so that's different. But it's more of like a burnt orange kind of color, but it's not quite orange, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that, I'm sorry if that doesn't explain it very well. Maybe we do need it brighter. Let me know, you guys, if you can leave comments, please do. Because I can't really tell on my screen at the moment. But it does look quite orangish in there, and it's not bad. It's actually really pretty. So that's Afternoon Tea into the crease. Okay, then I'm going to take a yellow. Excuse me so much. Just getting over a flu. So I'm going to take Lemon Slice, which is this gorgeous yellow here, and we're going to go in with more of a detailed brush. So I'm going to take Blank Canvas's E42 because it kind of has a little bit of a point. Mine is a bit old, so it's losing that point, but it's still there. And we're going to take Lemon Slice. They do have a little bit of fallout, or like, I'm not getting any fallout on the face, no. It's just when you're picking up they're kind of crumbly, so just bear that in mind. Especially this yellow was very kind of powdery when I was picking it up with the brush. So we're gonna turn this a little more yellow. Because I want the sunshine. It's sunshiny today, but very windy here in Ireland. So if you're not sure where I'm from Ireland. Well, I live in Ireland, I'm from Canada originally. If you're leaving me comments, I'm not sure if I can see them at the moment. I'm not sure. I've never done the live on YouTube, so I thought it'd be really fun because I feel like you get to see how somebody is truly when they're doing a live, because I can't edit anything out. I'm hoping nobody comes to my door. Right? Okay. So you guys. So yeah, this is a beautiful yellow. It's not too vibrant, and I don't know if you're getting what it actually looks like. I'm not sure if it's better if I'm closer or further away. I don't know if it's too bright. Oh, there, maybe you can see a little bit better. Don't know. Wow, these two colors together are really pretty. Sorry, it takes so much time to do my eyes. That's why with editing is great, because for YouTube, because then you can edit out. So those two mixed are really pretty. They've kind of made a yellowy orange. Really pretty, actually. Now I want to darken the outer corner, so I think I'm going to go with citrus. I'm going to go all bright. This citrusy right here where my finger is almost touching. It's called Citrus. Right beside the lemon slice. I'm just going to tap off a little excess. Sorry, don't want to block you guys. Okay, I haven't had any fallout yet onto the face, even though these are a little bit powdery. Now we're going in with a little bit of red, and I'm going to do it on the outer corner. So I'm not bringing it in too far, I'm just kind of leaving it on my outer corner. I'm not bringing it too high, because I don't want to lose those colors. You kind of want to be able to see all three with a sunset kind of eye, I guess is what I'm doing. Probably because we're coming into fall and I'm going to miss summer, because I do like summer. I like fall too, because I like wearing sweaters a lot. Who doesn't like a sweater or cardigan or anything like that? So that is how Citrus is looking on the eye. Okay. So we're blending them we're blending Citrus on the outer corner of the eye. You don't want to bring it in too far. I'm so sorry, you guys. There's a lot of blending involved in a look, so that's kind of where the most of your work is going to come, is when you're blending. So that's why, as a YouTuber myself, I like to kind of edit that blending out a lot, because you guys probably know, for the most part, you have to do a lot of blending, and nobody wants to sit there and watch you blend your eyeshadow forever. So yeah, so that's Citrus on the outer corner of the eye. I don't know if it's washing me out, the light, or if it's good, or if it's too dark. So just bear with me, you guys. Still, like I said, trying to figure out this lighting situation. It's terrible, I know. Okay, so there's the colors. I swear it's probably gonna look better in person. I don't know, I find forward-facing cameras just can never pick up. I have a new camera coming, which I'm super excited. Sorry, you guys, I keep forgetting I'm not in portrait mode, I'm in landscape mode. I have a new camera coming. I won't be able to do lives. Well, I might be able to do lives with it, but it's going to be a huge improvement to my videos, I think. So I can't wait to hopefully start using it. I don't know if I'll be using it right away because I'll have to figure things out and how to use it and things like that, but that's the goal. So that's the eyes so far. I think I'm going to leave it at, actually no, I'm going to go back in with lemon slice because I did lose a little bit of that yellow, and just kind of place it right at the tip where you, because you want to blend, you want to make sure that they're all blending nicely together. You don't want it to be a block, like blocks of colors on your eyes. You want them to blend together. So then what I do after I do my outer corner again, I go back in with my crease color, the one I want more into the crease. And I just add a little bit more, blend them together. Yeah, that's really pretty. I love a good sunset eye. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so then I'm just gonna do that quickly under the eye as well. Just kind of the same lemon and citrus under the eye. So I'm gonna apply lemon. I'm not gonna put afternoon tea. I'm not gonna put afternoon tea under the eye. I'm just gonna put those two because you kind of want it to match, but I feel I kind of lost afternoon tea just a little. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I go in then with a kind of, well, a cleaner brush. I like this one. The E32 is pretty nice from Blank Canvas. It's really, really soft and blendable. I'm going to go back in with afternoon tea. Let me know if you guys get this palette or have this palette and have tried it. Let me know because it is really, really pretty if you want to do like sunset eyes. They have this lovely purple. This palette has this lovely purple here too. I was going to possibly use that, but I still might. I never know what I'm going to do. And then I just lightly put a little bit of afternoon tea on there, and I just kind of go right above those colors, just a little, barely touching the eyes, you guys. Barely touching the eyes. There you go. You don't want to go too high. You want to leave space between all your colors and your brow bone so you can put a brow bone color on there. One thing I will say about this palette is I feel there's only kind of one inner corner sparkly color, and that would be like tangy or fluffy. They're kind of the same, but that's like a yellowy color. So I do, and like you could put nothing but crumbs, this copper one maybe into the corner of the eyes, which I think I'm going to do today. They don't really have like a sparkly white. That's the only thing is they have kind of this sharp but sweet and sugar and butter. I kind of wish one of those, either this one or this one or this one, was kind of a sparkly color to use on your brow bone. That's kind of one thing I would have changed about this palette. Other than that, I think this palette is fantastic. Sorry, the light keeps changing, you guys, as well, which I would be editing out in a video. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so we're going back under my eyes and just putting the citrus on the outer corner. You want your top to you want your top to match the bottom, unless you're doing something like really drastic, like blue liner or something like that. Otherwise, match the top to the bottom. Match them together somewhat. You know, makeup, it's whatever you want to do, you guys. Have fun with it. That's the best advice I think anybody can give you, is just have fun with your makeup. So I'm gonna stick something on the lid, and I'm just looking for my brush, which I don't see here. Okay, found it. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is what a live is, I guess. E.l.f. I should have had all my brushes laid out. That was silly of me, but I never know exactly what brushes I'm going to use because sometimes I use different ones. So on the lid, I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm actually going to take the color, okay, we have Tangy and we have Fluffy, which look pretty much identical. Why they did that, I'm not quite sure. Tangy looks like it might be a little less dark. They look almost identical, you guys. Like, look at that. I don't want two colors that are very close. So I'm going to take the Tangy one because it's a little less dark. Just like that smidgen less dark because I want it quite light on the lid. And you could put concealer down and really make this pop, but like I'm not really going anywhere today. I'm getting kids from school, so which reminds me, what time is it? Okay. Don't want to forget about them. It's only 12, so I have to pick one of them up at 1. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm telling you right now, moving and everything has been so fun. I like when you get to set up your house, but it is so stressful at the same time. But I'm all settled and we've been in here for a while now. My makeup room could use a little something still, but I haven't been able to find something that I've wanted. That's the joy of it, isn't it? I'm so sorry, you guys. I would be editing that out if I wasn't doing a live. Okay, so then for my brow bone, I'm going to use the E33 brush. It's just a little black, tiny, tiny brush just for getting under my brows. And I'm going to take Sugar, which is the first color I started out with, just to put all over the lid. Really kind of brightens it up. And this will kind of clean up around the brows as well. Again, I'm not putting a lot of product on my brows today. Can we see how white that is? So then what I do is I just lightly use my finger and wipe it away if I put too much. It just really opens the eye when you put a white or something. Oh, sorry. I had a fluff on my brush. Yeah, so I find if like this white is really brightening, which is great. So I think I'm going to actually put a little bit in the inner corner. A little in the inner corner. I have a little bit of mascara on, but I only literally threw it on because I needed some oomph when I had to take my son to the doctor this morning. I didn't want to be like looking really tired because that's not a good look, is it? This lipstick is this is Sophie's lipstick with Revolution in the color Syrup. If you guys are just wondering what's on my lips. I just went for a neutral because I knew this palette had some color. And I do feel like I'm going to add a little bit of that purple. Maybe, probably, but I'm going to take no, that's not the right brush. There it is. I'm going to take the E12 from Blank Canvas to apply that Nothing But Crumbs color. It's like a coppery, goldy kind of color to my inner corners, maybe. No, see, it's just too dark. I don't know. I don't like that there's not a brightening color, so I'm probably going to change that or add to that a different color from a different palette because I don't like that. You can't really see it. I like it to be really brightening in the inner corners, so that's kind of one sad thing about this palette, but I don't mind. I have a single eyeshadow that I pretty much use all the time anyway. And then I want to add some more depth to the outer corner. I'm just going to go back in with my E42. I'm going to take that delicious purple color. It's called Delicious. And is it sparkly though? I don't know. I hope not. I'm just going to add a little bit of that purple, like a teeny bit to the edge, just right at the corner. I don't want to lose the citrus color, so what I like to do is just tap and just blend that little bit. Follow me on Instagram. I take a lot of pictures and put them up there. So that's kind of the difference in the eye. Can you see? It's kind of just added a little bit more depth. I feel like you do need that sometimes. And this palette's gonna get dirty because it's a little bit powdery, this palette, but the pigmentation is unreal and I'm not really getting any fallout underneath, which is great. Yeah, I feel like this purple is kind of almost going reddish. And I don't know if it's just because it's mixing with the citrus, it's turning that way. I'm not sure. I'll have to use that purple all on its own. But yeah, just going to do some circular motions to make sure it's blended. And voila! that's the eye look I think I'm going to do on here, you guys. That's using the Lemon Drizzle from the Revolution. This is the I Heart Lemon Drizzle palette. I wanted to do a live, you guys, to show you just how pigmented it actually is. I don't need to constantly like, oh, I need to keep layering and layering and layering. Blending is what takes the longest in these videos, and I could have shortened this by, I could have made this video probably 8 or 9 minutes long instead of 20. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you've tried any chocolate palettes, which one's your favorite. This one is nice, but it's not one of my favorites. I sadly thought maybe it would take a part in my collection, but it's in my collection. I love it, but I wouldn't say it's in my top 3. It really needs an inner corner color in this palette. I think that's kind of something that they're missing in this palette. I wish they even took one of the orange ones and turned that into like a light inner corner color instead of having these two yellowy orangey kind of colors, and they're so similar. I think this palette is beautiful, but they're just a few colors in here to make it a really fantastic palette. Inner corner color is totally missing. I think they needed like a white or a really, I don't know, a whitey with a hint of yellow even would have been beautiful. Like a duochrome for the inner corner. I think that would have been fantastic. And this butter and sharp but sweet and sugar, they're all really, I'm pale, so they don't work great for me. Maybe this palette leans towards more of a medium skin tone people, ladies or gentlemen or whoever's using this palette. Maybe they would get on with this palette a little bit better than I am, as I am pale. So those 3 colors just kind of don't work for me because they're just all over the lid to set my primer colors. I only needed really 1. Sugar would have been just fine enough. So yeah, I would have maybe changed 2 kind of colors in here with something else, and definitely an inner corner like white kind of color, because I feel like it really opens your eyes. Not every palette needs that, like be a silver, or I just feel like every palette needs that pop of white or blue or something that's really vibrant that can like open your eyes up in the inner corner. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the chocolate bar palette. I do like it. I'm really glad I bought it. Again, it has a lot of those reds and yellows and burgundy and purplish kind of colors that I really enjoy. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you watch this back, please leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought of a live. I want to do some more lives, but they will be during the day, as that's the only kind of free time I have when the kids are at school. So yeah, so that is all for me today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. You don't have to hit the thumbs up. That's fine with me. It helps me out. It helps you out, but you don't have to hit that, but I'd appreciate it if you do. And if you do, say bell, and if you want to ask me a question or anything, and I will answer it in the next video. Thanks guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye.